Hello, I'm Professor Eco, an economist. Let me show you what inflation actually does to your money. Here's a truth bomb. That's going to change how you see money forever. In 1950, your great-grandparents paid 10 cents for a cup of coffee. 10 cents. Today, you're dropping $5 to $8 for that same cup. That's a 5,000% increase in 76 years. Now, here's what nobody's telling you. This is not stopping. Ever. Not in a year, not in a decade, not in your lifetime. While you are watching this video, your money is literally losing value every single second. And here is the twist that will blow your mind. The world's smartest economists are making this happen on purpose. Yeah, I know. Sounds like a conspiracy theory, right? Stick with me for the next 7 minutes because I'm about to show you the economic truth that separates wealthy people from everyone else. And it all starts with understanding one simple thing: why your coffee keeps getting more expensive. Let's go. First, let's get crystal clear on what inflation actually is, because this is where most people get lost. Forget the boring textbook definitions. Here's the real deal. Picture this. You've got $10 in your pocket right now. You walk into a coffee shop, you order a latte and a muffin. Total, $7. You get $3 back? Simple. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Imagine you time travel to 2036, just 10 years from now, with that same $10 bill. You walk into that same coffee shop and look up at the menu. Coffee latte, $8. Muffin, $4.50. Your $10 doesn't work anymore. You can't buy both. You have to choose. Here's the critical insight. Your money did not disappear. The number 10 is still printed on the bill, but its power, what economists call purchasing power, just evaporated. That is inflation. Prices rise over time and each dollar buys less and less. And this is not just coffee. It's your rent, your groceries, your car, that Netflix subscription that keeps raising prices while canceling all your favorite shows, your gas, your insurance, everything. So here is the question everyone asks, but few understand. Why can't we just stop inflation? Why can't prices stay the same forever? The answer to that question, it's about to change your entire relationship with money. And it starts with a coffee shop you own. All right, let's run an experiment. You own a coffee shop. Year, 2020. You charge $3 for a coffee. But here's what that $3 actually breaks down to. Coffee beans, 50 cents. Milk, 30 cents. Employee wages, $1.20. They earn $15 per hour. Rent, 70 cents. Your profit, 30 cents. Total, $3. Everyone wins. Your employee pays their bills. Your landlord's happy. Coffee farmers survive. You make a small profit. Life is good. Now flash forward to 2026. Your employee walks in. Hey, we need to talk. My rent jumped $200 this month. Groceries cost 50% more. I literally cannot afford to live on $15 an hour anymore. I need $20. And they are right. Their costs exploded. They need more money just to maintain the same lifestyle. Then your landlord sends you a notice. Rent increasing 40% this year. Why? Their property taxes went up. Maintenance costs skyrocketed. Water, electricity, insurance, all up. Your milk supplier calls.
Prices are going up.
Feed costs are insane. Fuel for delivery trucks doubled. Labor costs are through the roof. Your coffee distributor emails. Bean prices up 100%. Brazil had droughts. Colombia had strikes. Shipping costs tripled. Suddenly, your costs look like this. Coffee beans, $1 up. Milk, 50 cents up. Employee wages, $1.50 up. Rent, $1 up. Total costs, $4. But you are still charging $3. You are losing $1 on every coffee. 200 coffees per day times $1 loss equals $200 daily loss. $200 times 30 days equals $6,000 monthly loss. At this rate, you are bankrupt in 6 months. So what do? You are not greedy. You are not evil. You just want to survive. You raise your price to $5. Now watch what happens next. This is where it gets insane. Your employee goes to buy coffee somewhere else. Now they are paying more for coffee. Their costs go up. Your landlord buys coffee. Now their costs go up. The dairy farmer who supplies your milk, they buy coffee too. Their costs go up. Everyone's coffee costs went up, which means everyone's general costs went up, which means everyone eventually needs to raise their prices or demand higher wages, which raises someone else's costs. And the loop continues forever. This is the inflation loop. It's not one greedy corporation. It's not one evil industry. It's everyone, everywhere, all at once, reacting to everyone else's price increases. This is why inflation is self-perpetuating. When your costs rise, you raise prices. When you raise prices, you become someone else's rising cost. The cycle feeds itself endlessly. And here's what's wild. Nobody is the villain here. Your employee needs to eat. Your landlord has bills. Farmers face droughts. You need to keep your business alive. Everyone's just trying to keep their head above water. So, if inflation is this destructive cycle, why do economists want it? Hold that thought. Because the answer is about to flip everything upside down. Here's the part that sounds absolutely insane. Economists actually target inflation. The Federal Reserve, the European Central Bank, the Bank of Japan. They all aim for 2 to 3% inflation per year. I know what you are thinking. What? They want my money to lose value every year? Yes. And once you understand why, you will see money differently than 95% of people. Let's imagine the alternative. Deflation, where prices fall over time. Sounds amazing, right? Your $5 latte becomes $4.50 next month, then $4 the month after. But here's what happens to your brain. You are about to buy a $1,000 laptop, but you think, wait, if I wait a month, it will be $950. I should wait. Next month, it will probably be $900 soon. I will wait longer. Now multiply this by everyone. The entire economy stops. Everyone waits for lower prices. When people stop spending, businesses lose revenue to layoffs. Unemployed people spend even less to more revenue loss. More businesses fail to more layoffs. Economic death spiral. This actually happened. The 1930s. The Great Depression. Prices fell. People stopped spending. Unemployment hit 25%. The economy collapsed for an entire decade. There's another killer reason deflation destroys lives. Debt. You have a $200,000 mortgage at $1,500 per month. With 2 to 3% inflation, your salary rises over time. But your mortgage payment stays exactly the same. It gets easier to pay over time. With deflation, your salary drops or stagnates, but your mortgage stays the same. It gets harder to pay. People default. Banks collapse. Economy crashes. So here's the truth. A little inflation is economic lubrication. Keeps money flowing. Keeps people spending today. Makes debt manageable. Keeps the engine running. Too much inflation, your money loses value fast. Your paycheck cannot buy basic things anymore. Like in Venezuela, where people needed a wheelbarrow full of cash just to buy bread. Deflation, people stop spending, businesses stop earning, and jobs disappear, like during the Great Depression. The sweet spot, 2 to 3%. Just enough movement, not enough destruction. So here's what this means for you, and how understanding this separates the wealthy from everyone else. 1. Stop comparing prices to the good old days. Your grandparents paid 50 cents for a movie ticket, but they earned $3,000 per year. Today movie tickets are $15, but median income is $60,000. Everything scales together. Prices and wages rise. Wealthy people understand this. They don't waste energy complaining about price increases. They focus on increasing their income faster than inflation. 2. Cash is trash, literally. Here's the harsh truth. $10,000 under your mattress loses $200 to $300 in purchasing power every single year with 2 to 3% inflation. In 10 years, feels like $8,200. In 30 years, feels like $5,500. This is why wealthy people invest. They need their money growing faster than inflation eats it. Stocks, real estate, bonds, businesses. Assets that appreciate. Poor people save cash. Wealthy people buy assets. 3. Inflation never stops. Use it. Inflation is permanent. It is not a bug. It is a feature of modern economies. You have two choices. Option A, complain about rising prices, keep cash savings, watch your purchasing power evaporate, fall behind financially year after year. Option B, understand the game, invest in assets, use inflation to your advantage, debt gets cheaper over time, build real wealth. The difference between these two paths over 10, 20, 30 years? Life-changing. So next time you are paying $5 for a latte and thinking, this is ridiculous, remember, somewhere an economist is nodding, saying 2 to 3% inflation. Perfect. And that coffee shop owner? They are not getting rich. They are surviving. But you now know what most people never learn. Inflation is a game, and the wealthy know how to play it. If this video just changed how you see money, hit that subscribe button right now. Because we are building a community of people who refuse to stay broke while the world changes around them. Comment below, what has gotten ridiculously expensive in your life? And more importantly, what are you investing in to beat inflation? Drop your answer. Let's build wealth together. See you in the next one. Stay wealthy.